Planned Parenthood is a criminal syndicate. All right, and I mean criminal syndicate. I'm not talking in hyperbole. I mean that they are organized crime. All right, they're like the mafia of the sexual world. The reason I say this is because not only are they murdering babies, which under the color of law now is legal. That's another debate, right? But they're mass murderers, okay? But beyond that, they are knowingly involved in covering up the crimes, the sexual crimes against minors. They're happening in every state. They're covering up the crimes against young girls that are happening. And when a girl walks in who's 13 years old and she's pregnant, she's a walking crime scene, okay? Planned Parenthood is knowingly involved in covering this up, not reporting pedophiles to the police, not reporting pimps who have foreign-born young women, minors, working for them in the, I should give a PG warning. I should give a PG warning. If you have children in the room, I'll stop for a minute. If you have children in the room, I would encourage you to go ahead and whisk them out for a minute. We are unfortunately at the place in our nation's history where things that could not have been said in mixed company, on TV, on the radio, could not be printed in the newspaper. I was born in 1959. In the year that I was born, the things that I'm discussing right now, you could not say some of these words in mixed company, from a church pulpit, on TV, on the radio, in a newspaper. You couldn't do it. Now we're at the place where what was unspeakable is now commonplace. So what's unspeakable today that's going to be happening 20 or 30 or 40 years from now? You shudder to think of it, don't you? All right, so anyway, back to Planned Parenthood. They are a criminal syndicate. They are involved in covering up crimes crimes against young girls who are in the so-called sex trade or sex business. Many of them foreign-born, many of them runaways who end up going with some pimp somewhere who then sells them, okay? Which is also a criminal act. So these poor girls are literally victims of horrific crimes. And Planned Parenthood is knowingly covering it up. And there are reams of tapes showing this, where Planned Parenthood is caught on tape, okay? They keep getting federal money. Most states continue to fund them, okay? They are a force to be reckoned with. A force to be reckoned with, like all of organized crime is. And since they're being protected by the government, that makes it doubly bad. Imagine one of the criminal mafia gangs of New York City or Chicago, I shouldn't have said Chicago, I'm talking about Obama. Imagine them doing what they do, criminal acts, okay? Murdering, like Planned Parenthood murders babies, and sex crimes and sex trade, all these evil things. And that law enforcement are bought and paid for in their back pocket. That's what we have here. Okay, this is Al Capone. Maybe not quite as noble and well-dressed as Capone. You can see some of these Planned Parenthood people, they look sleazy. But it's a criminal conspiracy. And they don't have law enforcement bought and paid for. They're being paid by Uncle Sam to do this grisly nonsense. They're being paid by us. You and I are paying for this. We are funding crimes against children with our tax dollars. I'm going to take a quick break and just stay with me and keep the kids out of the room, but I want to talk to you directly for a minute. Will you stay with me, please?